get the advice from the expert and see. But to tell when I'm going to open it, definitely I'm not going to tell. I don't have an answer on that. But the time will come when this outlet will be open. But the shout is quite busy here in Maritzburg. Maritzburg,
Minister, in terms of policing, which province are you most concerned about at the moment?
Well, there are there are 4 provinces that are giving us APA Congress. Remember, this is a health project. We are all led by health. So it has been Gauteng, Western Cape, Eastern Cape, and KZN. But at the present moment, Western Cape and Eastern Cape are giving us sleepless nights. KZN, there was a time where they picked up. I'm sure they are leveled well.
Are you journalist?
In this region where we are, I'm told that we are only 64 here. In this region, we are the third in the province, but the province seems to have slowed down very well. But Western Cape and Eastern Cape are giving us a sleepless night. Even when it comes to the South African police, because last week I had 253 of the South African police, 184 comes from Western Cape, which tells you that is a problem. Western Cape is more than 50% of the country now. So it does give sleepless night, but Eastern Cape is really picking up. It's about to overtake the KZN as Western Cape overtook the Gauteng. Remember, Gauteng was leading, but Western Cape and Eastern Cape are giving us the president.
And then, Minister, on the Minister, on the tobacco front, we know government's decision on the tobacco ruling. President has spoken about it extensively, and so has Minister of Cooperative Governance. But your department obviously deals with illicit cigarettes. Do you not feel that the banning of tobacco in South Africa has contributed to the black market illicit cigarette trade?
Well, illicit cigarettes has been always a phenomenon in South Africa. There are names that are branded around with the illicit cigarette in all the countries. So I agree that it does give us a problem, but it's not a new problem when it comes to cigarettes. Even on the alcohol, it does give us some few problems. But I found that police have done very well when it comes to this illicit trading, especially with alcohol. As I've said, given the figure that under level 5, we had only 10 offences of alcohol, but under 4, they've tried to move. For instance, we arrested for 30 for dispensing and sale and 20 for transporting. The figure is increasing. But as the figure increases, the operations of the South African police and enforcement law agencies is also increasing. We believe that when it's open, especially the alcohol, that will reduce the illicit of it. Even the home brew has increased. We are working on that. There are quite several people that we have arrested for the home brew. But what we can do as a government is that because people are committing crime of the illicit trading, so we must open it for that reason. So we can't be pushed by crime to change our policies. The time will come, the expert will tell us. At the present moment, we are just enjoying the low level of crime because of the non-availability of alcohol. We hope that we have taken our lessons out of this era. Some of those lessons we take forward as we go forward, and we hope will be supported when the so low murders, so low rape, so low attempted murder, so low GPH and all that, because of two main things: the visibility of law enforcement agencies and the non-availability of alcohol. People can just go. By the way, you are allowed to drink a lot of water.
Minister, you mentioned previously that there were unfortunate statistics. And you've mentioned now that the physical policing and this type of policing is used. Will this be sort of a way of like high level of plans that went forward for are these methods something you would want to implement even after we finish our project?
Well, I'm not the government. I'm just a small portion of the government. But one is in position to make suggestions, make proposals. One thing that the South African police would like to propose is to have one national liquor act. At the present moment, all provinces have their different acts and that are not similar to others. For instance, we find that in other provinces, the servants are closing at 2 a.m., in others are closing at 10 p.m. So we like to have one overall thing. There are other things that we suggest, but it would be unfair to talk about the things that we want to suggest even before we start doing that. But one other thing that has given us good times is when there is no on-site consumption. This thing of the taverns, because the crux of the matter, for instance, if you go here at Inanda police station precinct, Inanda leads in the whole republic in terms of rapes. But as you look around, what is causing it? Most people they are raped coming from Shibins. Most people they rape coming from Shibins, or they rape in the Shibins. It tells you that the high level of rape has got everything to do with availability of alcohol. So we'll take lessons out of this and see how we take those lessons forward in terms of the reduction of crime. Even after COVID-19, there are lessons that we've learned.
So njengoba ufikile la eMaritzburg, ikuphi usukubonile uhambile kuleli module ungena naseyitolo ukuthi abantu bayigcina yini imithetho?
Ngaphakathi emamole ngizizwa ngithokoze kakhulu. I-management, abaphathi bamamoli ngicabanga ukuthi basebenzisana kahle ngoba ngibabuzile bathi akhona ama-mask mawungenayo abakuvumeli uzube nayo ungena. But ezinye izinto amamoli amaningi amakile laphansi ama-distance ngaphakathi kuhamba kahle kakhulu. Hayi umhlola nenkinga umhlola mawuphuma emamoli uya elokishini siye lapha kwesikababunzimandi uplate kaDambuza. Hayi sawubona umhlola ungathi abakaze bezwe empilweni yabo, ungathi abakaze bezwe ukuthi khona into ethiwa ifonyo, kukhona into ama-distance, kukhona into ethiwa ukuwasha izandla, ama-sanitizer. So sidinga kakhulu education. Abantu abafana nami, imedia, amaphepha, ikakhulu amaphepha asebenzisa ulimi lwabantu abakulezo ndawo bangase basisize ukuthi basho ukuthi lezi zinto ziwumthetho, kodwa kuwona umthetho ikakhulu umphumela yokuthi kufanele uphile ukuze abaseduze nabo baphile nesizwe siphile, ngoba iyabulala lento esikwaziyo nokuyiqiniso awukakaboni lutho la eNingizimu Afrika. Ikhona kuze ukufa mawubuka iMelika in 24 hours, ilanga elilodwa 24 hours kufa abantu abawu-2,000 ngelanga elilodwa, okusho ukuthi iy'khathi enzima siseza. Siyacela abantu ukuthi sibambisane ukuze sonke sikwazi ukuvika zingafiki kanye lezo y'khathi ezinzima ezizayo.
Minister.